From Hurt to Hope workshops teach the process that you can use every day in your life. Lots of things work through dealing with our past and how to get over our past. There are many ways to do that, and this workshop also attends to that need. But also, what do you do when something happens just in your daily life? Someone at work says something and it hurts your feelings, or your boss misrepresents you, or your mother-in-law says something, or your husband hurts your feelings, or just your kids, something just ordinary every day that happens in your life. What do you do with that? In the past, it would fill your glass, one more pain, one more hurt, one more resentment, until your heart is just, it's full of pain. And you lose connection with God, you lose connection with yourself, you lose connection with other people. But now, after going through the workshop, you know what to do. You go home, you get out your book, you get out your Bible, you get out your notebook, and you start working through it step by step by step. So at the end of half an hour, 30 minutes, that's gone. You can let go of it. The pain you had with the person, your thoughts about that person, it's over. You're not circling, those thoughts aren't circling in your head anymore. They're gone. That's what this workshop can do for you.
When we've been hurt by people, hurting people hurt other people. And if I've been hurt or challenged by someone else, chances are that person is hurting as well, and that's why they've hurt me. And to have that kind of compassion on another person is very powerful. So I feel like I would recommend Hurt to Hope to anyone.
A lot of guys have this natural tendency towards brushing off this kind of thing. Oh, I don't need it, I'm a guy, I can deal with it. I think guys benefit greatly as well from the Hurt to Hope. Guys, like women, hurt too. We just express it differently, or in fact, we tend not to express it and we stuff it.
I saw kids going in just feeling, they were feeling kind of iffy about it, not knowing if this is something they want to do, if they want to actually just let their feelings out. But after seeing kids go through that and the exercises, seeing them actually take part in the practicals, you see them totally getting more in tune with their feelings, talking more to you, letting you know more about you know, what's really going on in their lives. And actually just coming out, it's like from coming out from under a veil. They just start to let you know everything that's going on. It was awesome.
A lot of teens work now, so you have to go to work and homework and school and stuff. So I guess it really, and they get a lot of like anger build up and stuff for like dealing with so much people. That Hurt to Hope actually helps you like deal with all that, and you know, kind of calms you down.
I think the teens should take it because that's when you're at your most vulnerable, because it's when you're deciding who you're going to be for the rest of your life.
On Hurt to Hope, I learned to forgive people and to see, even if you feel good and even if everything is fine, figure out what, you know, what's ticking under you and what might be wrong and stuff that makes you mad, and how to forgive them, if like other people have hurt you, to forgive them, and how to move on with your life.
You're dealing with other people, and one way or the other, you will have hard feeling at times. And Hurt to Hope would give you the tools that you can apply to your everyday life and different situations to deal with the pain, the emotion that you have. I'll definitely recommend Hurt to Hope to anyone.
I would highly recommend Hurt to Hope for everyone. Every person has hurts, has broken dreams, has dark secrets. They have dark things. We all have dark things from our past. And I think even for people who don't think they have anything, I think if they take this, they'll realize there's stuff there, and I think they'll still benefit from it. They'll still realize that there are things they can deal with.
I really want to take this message to men. I think the men of our church, I think the men of our society need to understand that it's okay to feel things, that they do feel things whether they acknowledge it or not, and to acknowledge it is the beginning of dealing with it and getting over it, and putting hurts and losses in the past where they belong, where they no longer control us. So I have a real passion to take this to the men of our churches and the men of this world, that there's a message, there's freedom out there from our hurts in the past. We don't have to just bury them and pretend like they didn't happen.
Attending Hurt to Hope class has empowered us with tools and skills to deal with unresolved pain, emotional losses we experienced in the past and day-to-day life, and especially those that affect us in a negative way. Those have to be dealt with in a constructive and healthy manners. And this course has been an amazing resource for us as Christians and as a couple. And I highly recommend it to everyone.
I believe men will benefit greatly from the Hurt to Hope. I believe they can deal with all the broken dreams, the broken heart, the things that did not transpire, and obviously we all carry dark secrets, and I think this gives us an opportunity to let go of things that have imprisoned us in our way of thinking for a very long period of time.
We give them that feelings vocabulary, which again, as I said, men don't have much of a vocabulary to express their emotions. Most wives have experienced men they're asking their husbands, well, how are you feeling? I'm fine. You know, how are you feeling? I'm tired. They don't even, or you ask them, well, how are you feeling? I don't know. And we've even got feedback from wives about how their husbands now are able to communicate more clearly what they're feeling. And that's a huge issue, a huge step towards dealing with loss and hurt, is to be able to communicate what's really going on inside of you.
Thank you so much for supporting us, for allowing Farah and Cheryl to contribute their work in my life. The material they've written it's like nothing I've ever seen in all my work in counseling, because it combines the spiritual, it goes deep in the heart, it works psychologically, it works with grief, and it gives such hope to people.